What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage and we're back today with an arena guide video for you all. As I am a 100% free-to-play player in the game, I'm hoping to share some insights, some strategies here, especially as you can see here with my rank being the top 20 in the game here, with this combination of the Infinity Watch as well as the completion of Dark Dimension 4, allowing me that usage of Dr. Doom. So that being said, you guys, I have only actually played the game for 19 months total. So let me go ahead and show you guys here. In the screenshot here, as you can see, 592 days logged in. So yeah, very prominent here, just due to the fact that I've been able to really effectively utilize my resources and really invest in the right characters overall. And then as you can see here, my total team power is actually 6.9 million here, and with the strongest team being about 660k when you rank all the characters. So just to give you a little bit of context there. That being said, let me show you my overall roster and the build upgrades, T4s, and then that way we can dive into some gameplay to show you guys my overall strategy. So this is Nebula right here. As you can see, I got T4s on her special, her ultimate, as well as her passive. And she's really good for just adding evades and counters to the team and really being able to synergize with her. Having her with the skirmisher actually allows that, opportunity to have the triple strike attacks, setting up the stage with the first striker and then Nebula landing the skirmisher vulnerability and then following up with another striker from the assisting ally. So just a really deadly combination. And as you can see, I got really lucky with the 6 red there. So, definitely grateful to have that, especially when I got that 6 red actually prior to Infinity Watch being out in the game. So just got super lucky there. Next, we do actually have Moondragon that we're actually not going to be utilizing for this team. Instead, it's going to be Dr. Doom, so we'll skip her for now. Next, it's going to be Adam Warlock. As you can see, I got his special, his ultimate, and passive, also T4'd. And with the ISO 8, you can see here it is the striker. So again, it's going to synergize extremely well Nebula, just due to the fact that she has the skirmisher. Adam Warlock's really notable for his beautiful stun that can potentially stun 2 characters, as well as an ability block that can be very timely. And don't forget, he's got a revive, but that's rarely used in this team, especially once we get going. Next, we have really the key damage dealer in the team, and that's Gamora here. Striker ISO 8 as well. And as you can see, T4s on both her special as well as her passive. She's going to do the brunt of the damage, especially in her empowered state, really synergizing extremely well with Nebula. And then lastly, for the Infinity Watch, it is going to be Phyla-Vell. With Phyla-Vell, she's absolutely beautiful. She gives a barrier for the team. She has the opportunity to actually apply defense up, offense up, and honestly, just a great amount of support, especially with the death proof. And again, that barrier is extremely well, especially she can also cleanse negative conditions, as you can see here. So just an overall well-rounded kit, and you can see it's her ultimate and her passive that I did T4. And then similar to everybody else, she does also have a striker. And then lastly, if I unfilter this to show you guys my Dr. Doom build, yes, I did actually complete Dark Dimension 4 twice now. So that's how I was able to unlock the 7 yellow, as you can see there. Unfortunately, my Dark Dimension 4 videos may not be released at the time of the recording until now, just due to the fact there's quite a bit of editing. But you can see here, yeah, I've been able to actually capitalize on leveling up his special, his ultimate, as well as his passive, consistent with the other characters. And then for the ISO 8, actually, Healer just provides a lot of sustainability and just some improved healing for our team. That's really where I find his role fitting in best. So that right there is my total roster, you guys. Let's dive right in now to some quick gameplay in terms of being in the arena battle. And again, in this bracket, you're going to be up against a lot of Infinity Watch characters. So very rarely will you see anybody else, to be honest. So that's why it makes it really quite advantageous for us, because so as long as we kind of know what the limits of our team is, you can get some pretty straightforward wins, so as long as you work your way up. So starting off, you guys, first I like to always take a look at Phyla-Vell or Moondragon on the opposite side of the team, see which one's weaker and target them. So as you can see in this battle, I actually do start by attacking Phyla-Vell. So the nice thing was granting all the dodges at the beginning with Nebula. That's always one of the first key steps. And then as well with Gamora, I go ahead and use her special to apply some AoE damage there. But generally, we want to take them one down at a time. Try not to actually aim for Gamora or Nebula or Adam Warlock just because they have a revive. So I try to ability block her there, thanks to Adam Warlock's ability, just to kind of slow her down a little bit, right? So, and then otherwise, what you should be doing is just using all the abilities as such. Phyla-Vell's barrier there, and just resume and try to take down Phyla-Vell first as being our first ideal target. And that being said, you're going to get some really good glimpses here of the triple strike, because essentially, thanks to Nebula here, everybody's going to also get a chance to actually attack, follow up with vulnerability strike, and then again, also get another attack. And the one thing really different about this team is that you can see that my Dr. Doom actually healed up our team, and we get those additional strikes that, you know, make it, believe it or not, actually makes a very significant difference getting 2 or 3 attacks before the other Infinity Watch team goes. So now that Freetoplay is down, actually, we go ahead now and target their Moondragon as the next target, especially with her not having the revive. So this is going to be the general order of attacking sequence here. And again, whenever you get a chance to use any of Gamora's abilities, her special and ultimate, always take advantage. She just does an exceptional amount of damage, and we want to fully utilize that. With both Freetoplay and Moondragon down, you can see now, once again, the first one out of 3 we actually want to target is Nebula. Reason being is because she has that skirmisher vulnerability to grant them additional strikes, so that's why we go ahead and do that. And then you can see now my Adam Warlock's done, actually landing on both of them. That's perfect. And Adam Warlock by default is going to be the next one, because again, we're just going to leave Gamora alone because she does so much damage, and we just don't want to start off with her, especially with her having a revive, right? So I find this has given me, actually this order, this pecking order has given me the most chances for success, you know, and that's what's really worked out for me in terms of pushing this arena rank up for myself. So at this point, you can see no one's fallen still. It's a very strong team. And it's kind of funny because, you know, Dr. Doom isn't really part of the Infinity Watch, but they benefit a lot by having him with the additional strikes. The clones help soak up damage immensely. He's got that he's got that heal and cleanse when needed, right before the speed up comes. So I mean, like, you can just see how much benefit we actually have from Dr. Doom. So there you guys go. That's my rank to 25 here. Now we're going to switch over to another battle here to show you guys the one that actually got to the top 20. So again, I haven't really pushed it to the limits yet, but I want to show you guys at least a video glimpse and strategy of how this is done, especially if you have, you know, again, this is an end game team, very, very high level. Again, I do the double check here in terms of Freetoplay or Moondragon being weaker. And in this case, once again, Freetoplay is the one to go for. So similar strategy, you know, pardon the repetitiveness of this, but I really want to illustrate example by example how powerful this synergy is. The only times I've actually lost against these teams is either the opponent's team, you know, had quite a bit of power on me, you know, they had a significant edge in that respect, or my Dr. Doom actually was taken out in the first turn or two. In this case, the enemy just focused immensely on my Dr. Doom. So generally it doesn't happen too much because Dr. Doom does have his clones, which sometimes do get attacked, which is nice. But otherwise, so as long as Dr. Doom is alive for the first couple of turns, there's a really, really strong chance of you being able to win a battle. So there it starts right now, activating his ultimate, and then we go ahead and actually start our rampaging assault here. So we go ahead, use all of the basics there on our key target, and you can just see how easily it chains up. Just that extra speed that we get, those extra few attacks, synergizing extremely well with Nebula, especially with her having the vulnerability and the extra strikes. And then again, combing up with the strikers that we have. The clones that absolutely make it unbearable for the other team, because the moment they miss and they hit one of our Dooms, wow, we pretty much solidified it, because that's another character that could have got hit, but instead, you know, we have protection with dodges, we got defense ups. Now with both Freetoplay and Moondragon once again down, same story as before. We're going to go ahead and target Nebula first, as she is the one that grants the vulnerability and extra strikes on the team. And honestly, she is a lot squishier than Adam Warlock and Gamora. Pretty similar to Gamora actually, but you know, in this case, she does grant them the additional strikes, so that's why we do want to take her out. In this case, especially with Adam Warlock, always try to take advantage of a stun, right? So we go ahead and try that. You know, it can be a little confusing sometimes when you see that that the protection there, but keep in mind, so as long as they do not have immunity, then it should be a-okay. So again, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna finish off Nebula here, and then once she's down, actually, once again, try to refrain from taking out Gamora first. I always try to focus Adam Warlock. Just because he does have the stronger abilities, and Gamora honestly is raw damage, and we do have the clones advantage on our side. We also have the numbers, so that is the one unfortunate downside with Gamora, is like, if she is outnumbered, as powerful as she is, she's not going to have a chance, especially if we have more characters, and she can only kill us so fast, especially now when she doesn't have Nebula for those extra strikes. Adam Warlock down. Now we can 100% focus our damage on Gamora here. She's got that revive, as I mentioned, but not going to be an issue. But like I said, so we'll go ahead, take our time. and pretty smooth sailing. Like I said, like I think this is a very powerful team. And honestly speaking, I don't even have the most powerful Infinity Watch roster. Like I think especially Falavel and Moondragon. Moondragon's not used, but especially the characters such as Falavel having lower star rankings. The really big ones are Nebula and Dr. Doom on my end. So thank you as always, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to provide some strategy, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.